Alright, so this is Jake Consulting at welcome po sa aking channel. For today's video, we will going to discuss about kung paano nga ba mag-generate ng books of accounts gamit ang Horus. So, this is one of the requested topic or requested guide or tutorial na kailangan ko daw gawin, no? Para at least alam po ng mga tao or ng mga taxpayers dyan. And hindi na po sila mahihirapan at of course, magbayad ng mahal doon sa mga bookkeepers or those who offer this kind of services. So, if you guys interested of this video, so just a disclaimer lang, for non-VAT taxpayers lang po muna ang i-demonstrate ko. But along the way, i-discuss ko din as well yung VAT taxpayers na mga books of accounts. So, for now guys, ito lang muna yung ma-offer ko sa inyo, no? And abang-abang na lang po kayo sa mga next videos natin. Alright, so again, this is a quick guide, step-by-step guide for the books of accounts. So, guys, wala na pong manual stamping na pupunta po kayo sa BIR, bibili po kayo ng books of accounts, tapos ipapa-stamp nyo po doon. Wala na pong ganun. If ever po down po yung system pa pwedeng ganun, but most of the time, way back 2023, ini-implement na talaga yung BR na online lahat. Okay, so QR na ang mangyayari. So, papakita ko sa inyo mamaya ang itsura. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. So, first, login po kayo ng inyong Horus account. So, assume natin na hindi pa kayo nakakagawa ng Horus account and then you have existing TIN or may TIN na kayo, no? So, punta lang po kayo sa horus.br.gov/login, no, na webpage. So, doon, you just simply click the register button. Ito po. After that, click the individual. Next, click nyo po itong create account. And then, scroll down nyo lang po dyan. And then, click this one. And then, agree. Okay? So, assume natin may TIN na po kayo. So without existing TIN, may another video po ako doon. No? So, for this, for now, yung may existing TIN lang muna. What if ikaw ay isang bagong register sa BIR? So, ito po yun, no? So, lagay nyo po yung TIN ninyo. Make sure wala po siyang dash, ha? Just plainly the numbers lang. And then, of course, fill out nyo yung mga information needed dito. After nyo ma-fill out, guys, make sure dito sa email, active po siya kasi doon po magsasend si BIR Horus ng verification email. Alright, so kung okay ka na lahat dito, just click the I'm not a robot and then click nyo po yung register. And then, magpo-prompt po ng ganito. So, we sent an email with a link to verify your email. So, punta po kayo doon sa email ninyo. So, example, dito po sa dashboard ng Gmail, we have this email, no, na lumalabas. Click nyo po yan na email and then click the verify your account. After nyo mong mag-click yan, ito po yung lalabas. Okay? And just simply click OK. Ang mayroon yan is i-re-login nyo po, no, yung inyong Horus account. So, if you see na may logout button dito, so ibig sabihin naka-login na tayo. And then, just click the secondary registration. And then, itong books of accounts. So, kapag na-click nyo na yan, and if happens na hindi nyo po makita yung button dito na color blue, ang technique po dyan, just i-bonus lang, nilagay ko na lang dito, is punta po kayo dito sa my profile. So, kung balik po tayo dito po, punta po kayo sa profile and then, click nyo po itong synchronize. Okay, click nyo yan and then, ang lalabas is ito, data fetch successfully. If ever, lumabas po dyan, missing required fields, kailangan nyo pong puntahan doon sa BIRDO ninyo and then ipapa-update nyo po yung information ninyo. Okay, just simply update lang. Para make sure dapat ito yung lumalabas para synchronize yung information mo doon sa system ng BIR at saka sa system ng Horus. And then click the close. Ang mangyayari yan, pag na-click nyo na po yung close, ila-log out po kayo yan ulit. And then, you're going to log in ulit the Horus account. Okay? So, once na-log in, just click the secondary registration. And then, click nyo po itong books of accounts. Next is, eto na po, may button na po siya. Ito po sinasabi ko last time, na kapag hindi nyo po makita, yun lang po yung technique na gagawin ninyo. Alright, so click nyo po yung register books of accounts. After that, may dashboard po regarding sa personal information niyo as taxpayer. So lahat dyan, yung PIN, branch code, registered name or DO code, business address, and then TIN. So ang next tip dito is i-click nyo po itong validate. Saka nyo po maklik itong add. Okay? So yun na, naging green na po, di ba siya? So kung i-compare natin kanina, medyo malabnaw yung kanyang color, no? So i-click nyo muna yung validate and then add. Yan siya. Pag na-click nyo na po yung add, lalabas po itong details dito. Alright? So, scroll down nyo lang yan dyan. Ito na po yung next na lalabas. So, ang mangyayari dito is, click nyo po itong add row. After nyo maklik, for non-VAT taxpayers, ang suggestion ko na books of accounts na i-maintain nyo is dalawa. The Revenue Memorandum Circular says at least 4 booklets. But yung 4 booklets na yan, it's so impossible na ma-fill out nyo lahat. Knowing that the financial information or yung brief knowledge natin about accounting is hindi natin masyadong ma-apply dito sa books of accounts na ito. Kasi number one, most of the taxpayers is walang background about accounting. So what they want talaga is yung basic compliance, yung bare minimum compliance. So, kaya ang suggestion ko is 2 booklets, that's sales book or tinatawag ng iba is cash receipts booklet or book journal or cash receipts journal, no? And then, next is the cash disbursement journal. So, 2 books lang yung kailangan yung i-maintain. But during the tax mapping, guys, mind you, iisa lang po yung, usually in inspection nila isa lang po yan. That's the sales journal or the cash receipts journal. Okay, so actually meron din namang word na cash receipts journal. You just simply click the manual. So ang kaibahan po ng manual, loose leaf, tsaka computer is manual. Sa madaling salita, yung sinusulat-sulatan, handwritten, no? As the name would suggest. Loose leaf, this is software or printed na books of accounts, no? And then usually ipaparegister nyo ito. Ito si loose leaf tsaka si computerized. Actually tatlo sila ipaparegister nyo, but etong loose leaf tsaka itong computerized medyo mas makote, no, ang registration niya compared to the manual. But to address the concerns of the micro, small, and medium enterprises, ito po yung ginagamit usually. Yung computer's accounting, of course, ipaparegister nyo po yan. Usually yung mga POS po, example dito. Alright, so ito, type of books to be registered, click nyo po itong magnifying glass na button. Usually marami pong nakalagay dyan na mga books of accounts, types of books of accounts. Ang dami yan. But ang suggestion ko is sales journal or synonymous siya doon sa cash receipts journal. But, para mas madaling makatch up kagad ng mga taxpayers or even the BIR tax mappers. So, let's settle with this idea. Sales journal na lang. And then for the quantity, of course, 1 lang muna. And then last volume, if fresh ka pa or galing ka pa or new ka pa ng registration, 0 lang muna yung volume, meaning wala pang existing books of accounts. Pero kapag ikaw ay subsequent, naubos na yung books of accounts mo, and may previous volume ka, you just simply ilalagay nyo lang po yung recent, no? Or yung latest. So, example, kung may volume 1 ka na dati, ilagay mo lang volume 1. 1 lang yan dyan. And then, automatically, si BIR na po, or yung system na po nito is mag-automatically mag-number 2 na po ito siya. Okay? So, in this case, assume natin is bago pa lang siya. So, quantity 1, 0 yung volume. So, technically, magvo-volume 1 from 1 to 1. Okay? So, sa validity period, that's the taxable year for January 1, 2026 up until December 31, 2026. So, you just simply copy the taxable year from dito na column. Yung dito po na part, automated na po yan siya dyan. Si Oros na po bahala dyan. Okay? And if okay ka na, just simply click the add books. Next is, syempre 2 books yung i-maintain ninyo. So, you just simply add row lang. Okay? So, repeat lang natin yung process. So, again, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, ang daming books of accounts na nilagay si BIR na pwede nyo gamitin. No? But make sure, kapag bago nyo gamitin, ipaparegister nyo muna. That's the condition lang na gusto ni BIR. But, in this case, so 2 lang muna yung ipaparegister natin. That's the cash disbursement journal which is, ang laman lang yan is expenses. Okay? Mga purchases ninyo. Next is the sales journal, which is tapos na tayo doon. So, just simply click the cash disbursement journal. So, kung makikita nyo guys, meron pong cash receipt journal. So, pwede nyo pong i-click yan. Pero wag nyo na pong mag-double, no? So, kung pinili nyo na po yung sales journal, mas better wag nyo na pong piliin itong cash receipts. So, kung pinili nyo pong cash receipts, then wag nyo na pong piliin yung sales journal. So, ganun. So, cash disbursement journal tayo. Siyempre, iisa lang muna. So, wala pang volume dati. Meaning, wala pa siyang books of accounts dati. Fresh pa. Ayan. Same lang pa rin yung process. So, validity period from January 1 to 2026 to December 31, 2026. Again, automated na po yan dito. And then, add books. Alright, so, binibigyan tayo ng chance ni BIR na i-confirm yung ginawa natin. So, if okay ka na, wala ka ng problema, no? Okay na lahat, simply scroll mo lang po yan para makita nyo po yung button dito, no? So, sorry, hindi ko po na-scroll, no? Just simply click this blue button and then dito na po lalabas. Again, kapag ka nandito na po kayo sa part na ito, wag nyo pong i-validate. Okay? Good na po yung dating validation ninyo. Okay? So, kung ma-remember nyo dun sa step 1, dun lang po tayo mag-validate. Wag nyo na po i-validate after nyo mapindot itong button na ito. Okay? So, magkakaroon po kasi ng glitch pag ganun, no? So, after that, next nyo na po yan siya. So, click continue na po ito. Okay? So, dito na part, wag nyo na po pansinin dito kung manual lang naman. So, usually, this is applicable to those using loose leaf tsaka computer's accounting system. So, click the review button. After nyo maklik yung review button, labas lahat ng mga information about your taxpayer information and, of course, sa books na nire-register nyo. So, scroll down nyo lang yan siya kasi medyo mahaba po dito na page, no? And then, click the 3 boxes din dito. So, makikita natin siya later. Again, binibigyan tayo ni BIR na i-double check lahat, no? Make sure lahat tama and accurate yung information na gusto nyo. Okay, so, scroll down nyo lang yan. And then, ito, i-click nyo lang po yung 3 boxes na yan. Okay? And then, kung okay na po kayo, click Submit Application. So, lalabas na po ito, no? Registration successful. Siyempre, hindi pa dyan natatapos. No? So, meaning yan, na-register nyo lang po yung books of accounts. So, you just simply click OK. And then, pagdating po dito, pag na-click nyo na po yung OK, ipupunta po kayo ng system doon sa parang dashboard ninyo or sa profile ninyo. So, pagdating nyo dyan, scroll down nyo po. No? Scroll down nyo po. Scroll down nyo yan siya. Makikita nyo dito itong section ito, stamps. So, i-download nyo po itong volume 1 of 1 na sales journal tsaka volume 1 to 1 ng cash disbursement journal. So, PDF po yan siya, ma'am, sir. Ha? So, click nyo po yan. Click nyo yan. Click nyo yan. And then, that's it. Ito po. Ito na po yung itsura ng inyong books of accounts. So, ang suggestion ko nito, para hindi po siya mawala, bili po kayo ng sticker paper and then print nyo po ito doon sa sticker paper and then ididikit nyo po doon sa harap. No? Usually may misconceptions regarding this kung saan nga ba siya ipapadikit. First page ba daw? Or doon pa sa mismo makapal talaga na parang cover page, no? So, ang suggestion ko doon na lang po talaga sa makapal na cover page para mas makita ka agad, no? Kung anong books of accounts siya. Sales journal ba or cash disbursement journal. So, yun. That's it. No? May books of accounts ka na. So, di ba, napakadali lang about how to generate one. And ang suggestion ko for the sales journal, it's 4 columns. And then sa cash disbursement journal is 16 columns. So, available yan lahat doon sa National Bookstore or Crown Bookstore. So, depende kung may mga other pa na mga school supplies, no? So, that's it for this video, guys. And if you find this video helpful, no, ang suggestion ko po is to hit that button, subscribe. And if you want more of this content, no, ang suggestion ko po is to really subscribe this channel and let's grow this channel guys para maka-reach out pa tayo sa mga taxpayers na nahihirapan about this simple compliance no sa BAR. And see you sa next video guys about how to simply being prepared sa tax mapping kasi tax mapping season na this May and onwards. So make sure na naka-register po kayo ng books of accounts ninyo. So, I think that would be all guys, no? So, kung may mga questions po kayo, I suggest po na simply comment it down below para at least ma-raise ko or ma-address ko kaagad siya. And if you have personal concerns, feel free lang po na mag-PM po sa Facebook account ko. No? So, thank you for watching guys. Again, God bless us all. Keep safe and that's it. Thank you. Bye.